Hello there and welcome. Today, we're going to learn a really handy skill for your computer. I know it might sound a little technical, but I promise you it's one of the most useful things you can learn, and we're going to go through it together, nice and slow. So there's no need to worry or feel like you have to rush. We're just going to have a calm, easy-to-follow chat about this. It's kind of like learning a new recipe. The first time feels a bit strange, but once you do it a few times, it'll feel like second nature. Okay, you ready? Let's get started. So here's what we'll cover today. First, we'll talk about what a screenshot even is. Then I'll show you the absolute easiest way to take one. We'll also cover a quick backup method, just in case. After that, we'll figure out where these pictures go and what to do if it doesn't quite work the first time. And finally, we'll talk about how to share your screenshots safely.
Okay, so first things first. What in the world are we talking about when we say the word screenshot? Well, it's actually a much simpler idea than it sounds.
A screenshot is quite simply a picture of your computer screen. Just imagine you could take a camera and snap a photo of whatever is on your monitor at this very moment. Well, that's exactly what a screenshot is. It just captures everything you see into one single picture. So why would you even want to do this? Well, it's incredibly useful. For example, let's say you just bought something online. You can take a screenshot of the receipt or confirmation number to keep for your records. Or, those confusing error messages that pop up? You can take a picture of it and show it to a friend or family member so they can see exactly what's going on. It's just a great way to save and share what's on your screen.
All right, let's get down to business. We're going to start with my absolute favorite method, mainly because it gives you the most control. And the best part is, we're going to use a tool that's already built right into your computer. Nothing extra to install.
Okay, so to get this started, you're going to press 3 keys on your keyboard all at the same time. Why don't you take a second and find them right now? First is the Windows key. That's the one that looks like a little window with 4 squares. Then find the Shift key, and finally, the letter S. So, whenever you're ready, go ahead and press all 3 keys down at once: Windows, Shift, and S. When you do that, a couple of things will happen. Your whole screen will get a little bit darker, and you'll see a small menu pop up at the top. And look at your mouse pointer, the little arrow. It should now look like a plus sign.
Now, when you see your screen dim like that, don't worry. That's supposed to happen. It's just the computer's way of telling you, okay, I'm ready. Show me what part of the screen you want to capture. You're in charge here. And here comes the fun part. With your mouse pointer that looks like a plus sign, just click and hold the mouse button down. Now, drag the mouse to draw a box around the exact area you want to take a picture of. Once you've got it just right, simply let go of the mouse button. And there you go. You've just taken the picture. It's now copied. As soon as you let go of the mouse, you should see a little box pop up, usually in the bottom right corner of your screen. You have to click on that little box. When you do, a new window will open up, showing you the picture you just took. To save it, look for a little save icon. It usually looks like a floppy disk. Just give that a click, and then you can choose where you want to save your picture, like your Pictures folder.
Okay, that first method is great for capturing just a part of your screen. But what if you want to capture your entire screen and you want to do it really fast? Well, there's an even quicker way to do that.
For this method, you only need to press 2 keys together. It's that Windows key again, and another key called Print Screen. Now, take a look at your keyboard. Sometimes that key is shortened to just PRTSCN, so go ahead and find those 2 keys now. So, once you've found them, all you have to do is press the Windows key and the Print Screen key at the exact same time. You'll see your screen flash or dim for just a second, and that's it. You're all done. This one is a really neat trick because it automatically takes a picture of your entire screen and saves it for you. You don't have to do any extra clicking. All right, this brings us to probably the biggest question people have. Okay, I took the picture, but where did it go? And you know what? That can be a little confusing at first, so let's make this super clear. Where your picture gets saved all depends on which method you just used. So here's the deal. If you use that first method, the one with Windows, Shift, and S, you have to click that little pop-up in the corner and then tell the computer where to save the picture. You're in control of where it goes. But if you use that second, super fast method, the one with Windows and Print Screen, the computer does all the work for you. It automatically saves the picture in your Pictures folder, inside a special folder it creates called Screenshots.
Now, we all know that sometimes computers just don't want to cooperate on the first try, and that is perfectly okay. It happens to every single one of us. So if you try to take a screenshot and it didn't seem to work, please don't get frustrated. Let's just go over a couple of simple things we can try.
First off, just try that first method again, the Windows Shift S1. It's usually the most reliable. Now, if you're using a laptop, here's a little tip. Sometimes you have to hold down an extra key. It's usually labeled FN. You'd hold that down at the same time you press the print screen key. And you know when all else fails? The oldest trick in the book often works wonders. Just restart your computer. That simple step can fix all sorts of little glitches.
We're almost at the end now, but this last part is really important. So once you have your screenshot and you're ready to share it with someone, we just need to take one quick moment to do a privacy check.
And this is so important. Before you ever attach a screenshot to an email or send it in a message, please just take a moment and look closely at the picture you took. We just want to make absolutely sure you aren't accidentally sharing something private.
Just take a quick peek for any personal information that might have been on your screen. You know, things like usernames, bank account numbers, maybe your address or phone number, or maybe you had a personal document open in the background. If you see anything private in there, the best thing to do is to just take a new screenshot and be a little more careful to only capture the part you want to share.
And that's really all there is to it. You are doing a fantastic job. Just remember, like any new skill, whether it's cooking or gardening, this just takes a little bit of practice to feel totally comfortable. So don't be afraid to take a few practice screenshots just for fun to get the hang of it.
I want to leave you with this one last thought because it really gets to the heart of why this is such a great skill to have. If you can take a screenshot, you can get help so much faster because you can show someone exactly what you're seeing. It's such a powerful way to communicate and get problems solved. Thank you so much for learning with me today.